Okay, welcome. I'm so glad you are watching this. My intention with this class is to help release your pelvic floor, help you feel into your pelvic floor, loosen up those hips because we know that they're related. And then we're going to go all the way up through the torso, give some love to the shoulders and the neck, and basically it's going to feel real good. So make sure you have a comfy mat, and I'm on a blanket. So a blanket or a big towel would be good to have as we do some breathing practice later. Come and take a seat. You can have your blanket be under your bum, crisscross your legs, and let's go ahead and start rocking our torso from side to side. Feel your sit bones anchored and heavy. You start to push a little bit with the hand into the thigh. Right, and then we're gonna go front and back. So hands on your kneecaps, lean forward and rock back. You can round in your back, rock on your sit bones, come forward. You could open up the throat, look up, open your eyes. Exhale, rock back. Keep going. Let's inhale, come forward, open the chest, maybe start to squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, rock back. Two more. Inhale, come forward. And exhaling, rocking back. Last one, come forward, open the chest, and exhale, rock back. We're gonna go in a circle with the chest. So come onto your sit bones, come forward and take it off to the side. Rock back. So now it's more of our rib cage. Rocking back. You're welcome to close your eyes. So we start to tune inwards. Taking some time for ourselves. When next time you come forward, let's switch directions. So moving your rib cage and let your head do whatever it wants to do. All right. Two more. Circling, feeling your sit bones. Maybe you're rocking from side to side. And come back through center. Find both sit bones anchored. Hug your elbows in towards your waist and your palms up towards the ceiling. Okay, so think about your rib cage stacked over your pelvis. Shoulders are heavy, elbows are heavy. You can slightly tuck the neck, the chin, so you lengthen your neck, palms up, and I want you to open those upper arm bones. Bring them back in. Relax your fingers and your palms. Elbows stay glued to your waist, and I want you to open. Okay, so we're feeling this in the rotator cuff. Lengthen the back of your neck. Nothing else is moving but the humerus, the arm bone. Externally rotating. I know that chest and that lower back wants to pop forward. Don't let it do that. Okay, a few more. Let your pelvis feel heavy and grounded. Explore this range of motion, opening that upper arm bone, rolling it back. Okay, this time let's have it go wide and we're gonna stay there and breathe. Okay, where could you relax a little bit? Let's drop our right ear to our right shoulder. Breathe. Big breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, like you're blowing out some candles. Big breath in through the nose, out through your mouth. Lift your head up through center, elbows stay where they are, arm bones rolling open, left ear to left shoulder. Big breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more big breath in through your nose, blow out those candles. Lift your head up. Good. Shake out your arms. We're going to come and kneel on our blanket. So if you need to open it up, go for it. We're going to kneel on our blanket. Tuck your feet underneath you, right? So you're going to tuck your feet underneath you. And then we're going to drop our hips off to the right side. So drop your hips off to the side. I don't care if they're touching the floor. I want you to reach that arm over. Open up your side body. Let that armpit open up towards the ceiling and breathe. Get some space between the top of your pelvis and your rib cage. All right, come back up through center. Sit bones right back on your heels. We're gonna go the same direction. Booty off to the right, reach. Keep your hips where they are. Come up and I want you to reach in front. round. Look down towards the floor. Breathe into your upper back. Bend your elbow. Come back up. Other side. So left hip to your left heel. Reach that arm overhead. Roll your armpit open and breathe. Think about these ribs, right? The bucket handle of your ribs. They're opening on that inhale. Your pelvis is heavy. Come back up. Sit bones right on your heels. And then again, left hip off to the side. Reach up and over. Keep your hips where they are. Bend your elbow and go across. Round your upper back. Good. Nod your head a few times. Lengthen out through the whole back of the neck. Your upper shoulder blades. All right, one more big breath in. Let's come back through center. Hands and knees. You can keep your knees on your blanket. All right, so from here, we're gonna go ahead and do some circular movement of your chest. Toes can be tucked or untucked. Okay, getting some mobility in your back. When we have good mobility in the back, our core muscles, our pelvic floor, all of that functions better. Let's reverse the direction. Imagine you're inside a jar and you're scooping out the whole inside of the jar. One more big breath in, round that back. Good, so knees wide, toes together, and sit back into your wide child's pose. Whenever you're in this type of shape, I want you to visualize the diamond of your pelvic floor. So we have the pubic bone is the top of the diamond. Our tailbone is the bottom of the diamond, and our sit bones are the two sides. Naturally, when you inhale, your pelvic floor widens slightly. The whole diamond gets a little bit wider because you're drawing in air, which moves your organs down. Let that happen. And as you exhale, there's a very subtle drawing together or release of that internal pressure as the air leaves the torso. One more breath. Breathing into the diamond of your pelvic floor. It's expanding on the inhale and gently coming together on the exhale. We're going to come back up and give some love to the hips. So think about your femur bone. That's what we want to move. Everything else stays stable. You're going to move your right femur and bring it up and try and do as big a range of motion as you can without doing any funny business through the back. So we bring it up, out to the side, through center, down and back. Right? Moving your femur bone in that hip socket using those muscles. It's not necessarily easy, is it? And you'll find there's areas where it's a little harder to stay connected. Next time you come down, go the other direction. So you go up and back, out to the side. Can you keep your torso quiet? Right? You have to use some of your core muscles to keep that spine stable. Let's go to the other side. Make sure your shoulders are over your wrists, your hips are over your knees. We're going to draw that knee in and out to the side. Try to keep your back quiet. And it's okay if the circle of your femur is small. This is very healing, a wonderful movement for those inner muscles that are close to the bone, close to the joint. 3 in one direction, 3 in the other. Let's go. Are you breathing? Woo, these are hard. Take it up and out. Good. This time, child's pose, knees together. Sit back, and can you breathe into your back body? Breathe into your back rib cage, your lower back. The slower the inhale, the better. Nice, long, slow exhale. One more. Expanding your back body. Okay, walk yourself up. So we're going to turn and have our left knee on the blanket and the right foot out. All right, so we're stacked. We have the left knee right underneath us. My right toes are turned out. I have a 90 degree and a 90 degree. All right, we're going to start to lunge and come back up. All right, so let's inhale as we lunge and exhale. So the diamond of our pelvic floor, we're inhaling as it gets wider. Can your whole right foot spread on the floor? Exhale, that diamond. Feel a very gentle lift. Inhale, going wide. And exhale, lift. It's very common for folks to have a hypertonic, a constantly tight pelvic floor that's also weak. Right? In order to have a muscle function well, it needs to be able to do its full range of motion. Okay, let's come back into our lunge and we're going to stay here. You can bring the weight into that forearm and reach the left arm overhead. So we're creating space through the side of the body as we soften in to that right inner thigh. Breathing here. Good, and coming on out. Let's go to the other side. So right knee will be down, left foot is out. So I'm stacked. I got my right knee right underneath me, 90 and 90. Left toes out, spread that foot, and we start to lunge. And coming back up. Okay? And notice you might feel different from side to side. I had a C-section. My left side tends to be very tight in that scar tissue, even 5 years later. So I tend to give a little more attention to this left side. It's not my bad side, it's my tighter side, and that's okay. I can loosen it, I can breathe. All right, so we're going in, we're inhaling, and we're exhaling, coming out. This time, let's go ahead and stay into that lunge. All right, tailbone lengthens, rest that forearm, and reach. Spread out your left toes and feel your diamond softening and widening on that inhale, and a gentle lift on that exhale. One more, nice big breath in, and a big breath out. Good, come on out. Back to our hands and knees. Shoulders right over wrists, knees under your hips, right fingertips to your head. So we're gonna start by opening this upper chest. Keep your fingertips connected to your head. I want you to exhale, bring your elbow towards your left thumb. Inhale and exhale. Breathing. 2 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. And exhale, round. This time, inhale, you can lift the arm. We're going to thread that right arm all the way through. Shoulder down, head down. Most of my weight is on my knees. You can press the floor away with your left fingertips. Ooh, breathe into that right scapula. Send your breath where you need it. One more big round of breath. As you exhale, unwrap yourself. Maybe you need a few cat-cows in between. Reconnect that right hand to the floor, left fingertips to your head. We're going to inhale, open, and exhale, round. Inhale, open, and exhale, round. So this is about the shoulder girdle, the shoulders and chest. 2 more. I like the fingertips on the head so we keep the integrity of that upper arm bone. Okay, so that same kind of stretch. You're welcome to open the arm up, and then we're gonna thread it through. Most of my weight is in my knees, a little bit on the shoulder and the head. You can use your right fingertips to gently press the floor away and roll into that left side, that left shoulder blade. Send your breath where you need it. One more nice big breath in. And a big breath out. Okay, slowly come back up. Come on out. And we're gonna take our blanket. So we're gonna do horseshoe breathing for diaphragmatic breathing. You're gonna take your blanket and you're roll it up. Okay, we're gonna roll, 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 roll. And you're gonna make a U shape. The U is going to, the bottom of the U is gonna be where your pelvis is, and then the top of the U is gonna come up and be a padding for the shoulders. So setting yourself up, you're gonna have your pelvis be on the bottom of the U, and then tuck that the blanket up towards your shoulders. This should give you some space in your lower back, and you can turn your head to the side. As we're here breathing, I want you to use this as an opportunity to breathe in to your lower back. Okay? Head can be in whatever direction feels good. So feeling that space in your lower back, we're going to do one more big breath here. I want you to use your hands and press yourself back up to your knees. We're going to move the U up. And this time that U is going to go right on the bottom of your rib cage where your diaphragm is. Okay? We're going to use that pressure there to help us expand our back body. So come forward. I want the very bottom of your ribs right on that U. Okay? I'm going to tuck my blanket under to give me a little bit more support. Arms can come down by your sides. Breathe into your primary breathing muscle, your diaphragm. Allowing that sensation of the blanket gently pressing into the upper ribs and belly, especially on that exhale, scooping out. Breathe into your back body. You could turn your head the other direction. We're going to take 3 more rounds of breath, slow and controlled. Breathing, expanding, slow, controlled exhale. And one more nice big full expansion. And let it go. We're going to transition onto our backs. You can slide your blanket out of the way and come towards a happy baby. You're going to bend your knees and go for either the feet. If your head is popping off, slide your hands down to the ankles or the backs of the knees so your whole upper body is supported by the floor. Can you feel into your diamond here, right? As you inhale, the diamond widens. It's already pretty wide. And as you exhale, can you soften? Feeling the back of the neck lengthen. Space between your teeth. Let's rock from side to side. You're welcome to flutter your lips and see if your jaw, your mouth is relaxed. Bring your feet down to your mat and have them go wider, just on the outside of your mat. And you're going to have your arms go up in a V overhead. Tick-tock slowly, knees from side to side. Working on that internal rotation of your femur bone. And then go off to the left and stay there. Right? So this may be enough of a stretch. Some of you may place that left foot on top of the right knee. You're going to feel that fascial line all the way up. I love to take my fingers and scoop the inside of my hip, my pelvis right here. You can really get a sense that psoas, that internal rotation of the femur, how connected with the SI joint and the lower back. Let's take one more nice big breath in and a big breath out. Both feet as wide as your mat, both arms up, and going side to side a few times. And then we're going to take it off to the right. Flex your feet, take it off to the right. You can stay here. Some of you may choose to have a little more extra weight with that right ankle and scoop with your fingertips inside that iliac crest. Our psoas is down through here. Taking a big breath in and a big breath out. Both feet to the outside of your mat, and last time, tick-tock side to side. Draw your knees in towards your chest. You can round your back. Breathe into your back body here. Let's go to the left ankle over your right knee. And from here, I'd like you to tick-tock side to side as well. All right, your arms can be out to the side. Come back through center, pelvis is level. Give me a nice exhale and draw your thigh in using the right leg. Bring it back down. We're going to do 2 more of those. So let's exhale and use our right hip flexor to bring that left hip into its stretch. Come back down. 1 more. Then we'll thread our arms through and let's stay in this shape. Can we be curious about the sensations? Return to our sense of self in this moment on our mat, alive. Maybe there's a word or a phrase, an affirmation of a quality, a skill, something you're embodying. As we tend to our physical body, we can also take these moments to tend to our internal landscape. Plant those seeds of positivity, of the quality, that goal, whatever it is that feels inspiring and passionate. Let's rock to the right a couple inches. You'll start to get more into your piriformis. And reminder, the floor is there supporting you. Let yourself be supported. Nice. Come on out. Shake your hands and your feet. Let them flop. And we're going to go to the other side. So right foot comes over that left knee, and you can lean from side to side. Let's see how this side feels. So coming through center, my pelvis is level. I want you to use your left hip flexor, that's psoas, to bring yourself into your gentle stretch. Come back down. We'll exhale, draw that leg in. One more. This time, staying in the shape, you can thread your arms through and settle, right? The floor is supporting you. Allow yourself to be supported. Each breath is that invitation to return to yourself. Your affirmation, your word, maybe it has a vision, a color, an image. Rock a couple inches to the left. Make this stretch more localized for the piriformis. And reminder to allow the floor, this earth, to support you. Belly relaxed, jaw relaxed. One more nice big round of breath. We're going to come out and we'll shake. So finishing today, we're going to finish with a type of breathing practice. There's the option to come into this diamond shape with your arms overhead or out to the side, or you could simply lay flat. We're going to work with the breath of square breathing. It's a 4 count where you inhale for 4 counts, you retain the breath, you exhale for 4 counts, and you hold out. If at any point you feel like you're gasping for air or your heart's racing, just let the pattern go and breathe however your body wants to breathe. So we'll all take a nice big breath in through our nose, out through our nose, and inhale. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, exhale. 2, 3, 4, hold out. 2, 3, 4, inhale. 2, 3, 4, retain. 2, 3, 4, exhale. 2, 3, 4, hold out. 2, 3, 4, inhale. 2, 3, 4, hold in. 2, 3, 4, exhale. 2, 3, 4, hold out. 2, 3, 4, inhale. 2, 3, 4, retain. 2, 3, 4, exhale. 2, 3, 4, hold out. 2, 3, 4, inhale. 2, 3, 4, retain. 2, 3, 4, and exhale, letting go of the pattern, taking your body out of the shape and just coming flat. Breathing however you want to breathe. Surrendering the weight of your body into the floor. Can you give yourself some love, that hug of gratitude and appreciation for showing up and taking the time to tend to your physical body to create some space? It doesn't take long, but it can make a really big change. So when you're ready, you can roll onto your side. I'm so glad we did this. Thank you for watching this. I hope you feel good. I hope you feel connected and fluid in your body. I'll see you soon.